Hi everyone. I wanted to pop in and do a quick energetic update. If you haven't watched my October psychic weather report, you may want to listen to that after this. And if you are not feeling the energies right now, if you are not feeling a difference, then this video might not be for you. So this is really for anyone who is really feeling the energy right now, who is maybe waking up in the middle of the night or early morning, earlier than usual. The energy is quite intense right now. We are in the before and after of the Aries full moons. We have a lot of fiery energy. If you are having difficulties with maybe your path, maybe you're having difficulties with people in your life and you just don't know what to do, and you seem to be kind of in an angry, emotional state, remember that we just had 2 eclipses, and eclipses will very much shake your foundation. Eclipses will very much go, you know what? You don't need to be doing this anymore. You don't need this in your life anymore. And if you are having things fall away and you just kind of feel empty, or you don't have a lot of clarity right now, that is going to be normal for probably the entire month of October. So if you have a spiritual practice, you're going to really want to dig into that. You're going to want to be more disciplined, and you're really going to want to ask some more questions. And don't be surprised if you get a wait or more of a stop for a moment type energy, because there's a lot going on and there's a lot that must be revealed before we'll be able to see the whole picture, right? So that is kind of what I wanted to come on and talk to you about today. I thought I would pull a few cards for fun as well, just to see how that energy is going to play out. But I just really want to remind you that we are going into autumn season. We are going into integration season. So I want you to have open minds and open hearts for the rest of this year, because there's going to be a lot thrown at all of us to change. And remember, if we change something, it's not like we can't go back doing what didn't work, or it's not like we can't go back and try something different. But I really want everyone to be very open to opportunities, to change, to changing the way we've always done something, to trying new things. So really allow yourselves to open up to that energy, and really, really work with your spirit teams to not only balance and ground yourself, but to really study these changes and opportunities that are coming up. We are in a season where you will no longer be able to just brush things off. You will no longer be able to, put your head in the sand kind of energy, right? Spirit's not going to allow you to do that anymore, especially if you are a light walker. So remember, if you are walking in the light, if you are working in Christ consciousness, if you are working in master type energies, you are being asked to not only raise your vibration, you are being asked to raise and rise to the occasion, and you are being asked to do things in a different way. And you have to believe and trust not only in yourself, but in the information that you're receiving, so that you are able to not only move yourself, but anyone around you into a higher vibration. Now, when that happens, there may be people that are in your sphere that are not wanting to raise at this time. So do not be surprised if you have some people that leave, maybe for good, or leave for a moment. I know that most of us are very sensitive to this, and it is very difficult to work like that. However, the information that I'm getting is that we must put spirit first, and that they have our best interest at heart, and they can also see a whole lot more than we can. So please don't take these things as, oh, I'm in isolation, or everything's moving away from me, or I don't know what's next. Try to see this as an adventure, as an opportunity, as, oh, okay. Make it more of an exciting journey, because Spirit knows what they're doing. They can see all. God knows exactly what your plan is, what your purpose is, what your mission is. So remember that if it feels like you're missing out on something, or it feels like you are losing something, God always replaces that with something bigger and better. And most of the time, it's more than you could even imagine. So I just wanted to get on here today to talk a little bit about that, because I'm sure that you are feeling this energy, and it's going to really amp itself up through the rest of this year, but definitely for all of October and parts of November. December, we'll see some other interesting things, but I'm not going to go into that today, because I want this to be a little bit of a shorter video, so you can kind of consume this this energy and this frequency in a different format, where it's a little shorter, so you can get little bite-sized pieces, if you will. So I am going to pull a few cards. Let's see what we have here. Actually, let me do this. I want to see. Let me pull one of these first. These are my Amanda Ellis cards. I love her, by the way. Alright, Spirit, can I get one or two cards? Here's one. And is there another card in here that I may receive? Oh, there it is right there. Alright, let's see. We have orange, connection, and attunement. What a perfect card. So it was just like I was talking about, right? So it is integration time. It is time to really start connecting and attuning yourself with God, with Spirit, with your spirit teams. God sends teams in to help us while we're here. And we have full use of that, whether you realize it or not. And they will nudge you in different ways. So you may see different numbers. Everyone has a guardian angel. They are always by your side, helping you, and they are always nudging you on the right path. And when I say right path, I mean the next right step is what my team always tells me. There's not really any right or wrong. It is a choice, or it is, well, let's try this and see, right? You can always make another choice. You can always make another right step, another right decision, right? So let's view life as more of being attuned, being connected, and really being more aware and paying attention to all the signs around us, whether it's an animal that you don't normally see, or it's someone comes up to you and says something, or maybe you're sitting there and you're speaking with a friend and they just come up with these wise words, and you're like, where did that come from? I don't know where that came from. That is exactly what I needed. This is what I want. I need you to be more aware. I need you to be more connected. Remember, we are not separate from Spirit. We are always connection. We're always connected. So yes, I believe you should have a spiritual practice. Yes, I believe that you should be sitting with Spirit daily in a meditative state, so that balances you. That clears your mind and allows you to be more in balance. However, you can talk to Spirit 24/7, right? So they're always here to help you. They're always here to attune you and to connect you. And your second card is evolution, birthing the new. Oh my God, I can't make this up. So we just talked about this, right? I asked you to open your heart and open your mind to new things coming in. Remember, this is a 9-year. This is a big year of completion. This is a big year of change. This is a big year of new technology coming in, new ideas, new fresh creative things. You're going to see a lot of new innovations, and this is also within you. The frequencies on our planet are changing. And if you are working in the light, if you are working with and a light walker, a light worker, you are most likely feeling these changes pretty intensely. And they're really wanting you to get this connection back. Don't allow the distractions of today spoil your tomorrow. Because that is what's happening right now. There is so much happening within the earth. There's so many things happening that some are really using material objects to soothe their nervous systems and to create joy and instant gratification. And what I've been getting from my team lately is that this is temporary. This material type energy is not going to solve any of your issues. It's not going to really make you feel better. It's simply going to be a quick instant gratification. And Spirit says that when you attune to them and when you really start praying, or you really start sitting and actually listening, not just asking for things, not just asking for help. When you ask a question, you need to sit and listen. Listen to your heart. Listen to your mind. Allow your mind to not be so distracted by all the things, all the technology, all the media and everything that's coming up. There are so many things that are going to come out that are not true. AI has gotten crazy where you cannot tell the difference. And I'm telling you, do not jump into that drama. Do not go into that world in a, oh, this has to be true, right? Because it's not going to be like that anymore. You're going to have to really use your discernment. You're really going to have to step back. And this is why I'm really coming on today. Spirit really pushed me to remind you that technology can be beautiful and we can use it to help us. We can use it to make our life easier. But it also can have a polarity where it can really get you into a lower vibration and keep you stuck, keep you in resistance to everything that's out there. We have so much available to us that it's actually causing our brains to have way too many decisions. So I would suggest that you simplify everything. Simplify your life, simplify your work, simplify everything. And this will really allow you not only the time to work with your spirit teams, your angels, your guides, but this will allow you and your nervous system and your body to rest. You're going to need more rest. You're going to need more time alone. You're going to need more time to recharge, and so that you can really move into these new frequencies and really start feeling them and really embodying them. Your team is there to help you, but you got to listen and you got to make time to listen, okay? So simplify everything. I don't care what it is. If you can get rid of stuff, get rid of it. Whether it's within your home, I feel like a lot of us are really starting to clean out our homes. We're cleaning out our minds. We're cleaning out our hearts. There's things that we have carried that aren't ours. There are emotions that we're carrying that are not ours. There's this weight on some of us that needs to be lifted because it's not ours. And really dig deep. Work on, if you feel triggered by something, let's work on that. Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel this? Why do you feel that? And you don't have to go back to the past. It's over. So let's forgive, let's let go, and let's move forward to this new beautiful energy. I mean, look at the colors in these beautiful cards. Let's attune to the new frequencies, the new high vibrational frequencies that are coming in. And let's evolve. Let's start something new. Let's move forward together. Okay? All right. So that's going to be all for today. I just wanted to come on and say a quick little something and allow you to not be alone, and know that yes, things are changing very quickly, and we will need to have open minds and open hearts. So allow yourself to attune with the universe, with spirit, with God. Allow your faith to grow stronger, and allow your hearts to open wide, full of kindness and compassion, and know that you literally have the world in your hands. When you change your frequency and you stay kind and loving and in a high vibrational state, you change your environment, you change the world around you, and it allows you to be in a joyful, grateful, loving energy, and that will do more than any darkness, more than any hatred, and more than anything that may be going on in the world. You have the power. It's time for us to rise, to step forward, and to use it. Bye for now.